Governor Byrne, you signed legislation to legalize casino gambling in New Jersey back in 1976.
After a constitutional amendment.
Fast forward to 2014 in New Jersey. Is internet gaming a good idea at this time for this state?
Probably, because it's inevitable. Gambling probably is not a good idea. So it's a way of trying to get a painless revenue. And you gotta have some courage to stop it.
Governor Kean, do you think it's a good idea for New Jersey?
It's another short-term solution. I mean, if it works, every state's going to adopt it, in which case New Jersey will have nothing again. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I think they've overestimated the revenue, but the economy's coming back, so maybe they'll get revenue for other places, and the budget will be all right in the end.
Well, that is a concern because there's talk about a lot of revenue coming into the state as a result of internet gaming. Right now, only 3 states have it: Nevada, Delaware, and now New Jersey. If other states see it's profitable, won't they start internet gaming, and that'll cut into New Jersey's profits?
Of course, that's the case in all these cases. Case of casino gambling to begin with. I mean, New Jersey was great when we had a monopoly. As soon as Delaware, Pennsylvania, or other states got it, New York now, we couldn't compete. And we missed the opportunity. We missed the opportunity in the 80s, 90s to turn Atlantic City into a family resort and make it part of the thing, gambling part of the scene, not the whole scene. But the gamblers didn't want to do it. They wanted to just suck in the revenue and not do anything with it. And the result is that now it's failing.
Will internet gaming be able to bring the revenues back for the casinos? We all know that since 2006, revenues have been way down 40% for the casinos in Atlantic City. Can internet gaming make up any of that difference in a significant way?
Well, it will make up some. There's a niche.
Internet, to me, this particular kind of gambling is at the best short term. It's not a solution to anything. Perhaps there should be gambling in the Meadowlands instead of this crazy Xanadu that the governor has been funding. That would make sense. And it's further away from Atlantic City than Delaware or Pennsylvania, so I don't think it would hurt it that badly. That could bring in the state revenues. But just bringing a new kind of gambling in that other states can copy, and that doesn't make sense.
Well, the governor talks about $150 million in new tax revenue. Realistic?
No.
Yes.
Yes. Why?
Yes, it's
Why
realistic
and how?
in the short term anyway. It will wear thin. I remember the first day the casinos were open, all you had to do was open the doors and get out of the way.
But if we have a permanent source of gambling in another place like the Meadowlands, that will continue to be a permanent source of revenue. That will compete with New York. That will be a destination site. That could happen, and that makes a lot more sense than Xanadu and this nonsense the state's been funding over there now.
What would it take for that to happen?
Very easy to do. All it takes is a legislature. They can do it. And I think they will, because I don't see it as that much competition for Atlantic City.
Do you agree with that, Governor Byrne?
I don't agree with anything that uses the word permanent. I think gambling is a day-to-day operation.
What people worry about is the whole idea of gambling is an idea that somehow the state should profit on people's weaknesses. And now we see states legalizing marijuana and taxing it. That's one of the arguments they're going to make money out of it. I suppose there are other things out there, prostitution, I don't know what else. But this whole idea that somehow the state should make money off people's weaknesses is something that really should be debated before we go too much further.
Do you agree with that, Governor Byrne? Gambling at the Meadowlands?
Oh, we have gambling at the Meadowlands. There's a racetrack there. You can bet on the horse to win, place or show.
How about chips in a machine or cards on a table?
That's something that I wasn't prepared to do, but maybe I am now.
Governors Kean and Byrne, thank you very much for sharing your perspectives.
Thank you very
Always a
much,
pleasure.
Ken.